Alright guys, today's finally that day. Today is the Oculus Quest 2 launch day and I just received my package here and I'm so excited to open this up and give you guys the unboxing of it, give you guys my first impressions of kind of holding the controller, holding the headset, feeling the strap on, and my first impressions of when I turn the headset on before my full review comes in the next few days. So there's going to be a lot of videos coming out for this from me. There's going to be, a lot of game reviews, a lot of games got released. That I want to play on this thing, obviously reviews. I got accessories to review. I got the VR cover over there. I got the battery elite strap coming in. I got the Oculus official case coming in. So there's going to be a lot of different reviews that are going to be coming out for this thing over the next few days. So definitely subscribe if you guys are interested in that. But for now, let's go ahead and get into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a recce is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
Alright guys, so here we are with the Oculus Quest 2. I want to unbox this for you guys, get my first impressions on everything here. So let's go ahead and start with opening this box. Okay, they got an easy little slip over here to open this. Very smart, because I was about to say I should have had scissors to open this. But they have a little thing right here. Makes it really easy to open. I like the white presentation here on the top. I like the way the unboxing is, even though it's a little weird to see cardboard on the side. We were almost like, they decided to go with like regular cardboard on the side and like you're confused for a second. But the white is nice here on the top. You can see on the back, the games that they're advertising: Star Wars: The Climb 2, Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, Beat Saber, Population 1, Horizon. So I got the 256 gigabyte model. As somebody who does things on YouTube all the time and stuff, it was just impossible to not get the 256. I already maxed out my 128 last time and had to start uninstalling stuff. So there is the front of the box, and there is the logo. And how do you open this correctly? How's this lid? Okay, it's just a lid. So you just open the lid just like that. There it is, guys. The Oculus Quest. New product smell. I can smell that plastic and all that smell as soon as I open that box up. So here are the controllers, here's the headset. So let's go ahead and dive into this here. Let's put this to the side. So start off with the boring stuff here in this box. If we open this box up, this will obviously be the charger. Charger is definitely not as long as the old one, so we got the charger there along with the wall plug. And then the manuals and stuff are sitting in here, so we'll put that away for now. Put that to the side, right back in the box. And then, of course, we got the we got the little, we'll take that out afterwards because it's in the middle of the headset. So we got the controllers here. So I'm really looking forward to trying these controllers out because they're definitely different than the other ones. I wish I had my old Quest to show you guys from what I had, but unfortunately I already gave that to someone else. But you can see that this is very different. If you're familiar with the Quest 1 controllers, this is very different, much bigger. Or not much bigger, but bigger in size and a lot more space to put your thumbs and rest your hands on there. So this is going to take some getting used to probably on where the buttons are compared to before, but it does give you a nice place to rest your arms when you're looking at it. So this will be interesting to take a look at here. And then we have the headset itself and the glasses spacer as well. I do not use glasses in VR, thank God, because I have the VR lenses from VR Optician and Winmo. Thank God for those, because I think that those are fantastic, and I don't think I can ever go back to using glasses in VR because it adds a whole new level of immersion. With just having lenses and not having to use anything, including contacts, is awesome. So guys, looking at this, first impressions, man, this thing is small compared to the other headset. This is definitely a not substantially, but it's obvious that it's smaller. Is I guess the best way to talk about this. And it's got this little thing here telling you move lenses left or right to find the clearest view. My Ipd actually sits at 66, so I am hoping that I could just use the middle setting, because the third setting on the right would cause me to get some black on the side of the edges. Like when you're looking, from all the reviews I've read and stuff and people talking about it, it sounds like if you're using setting 3, you'll see like the outer edges, so I don't want to use that. I want to be on setting 2. So here it is with the strap. Here on the lens cover, it says no liquid cleaners. The foam is something we're going to talk about here. I did get the upgraded foam VR cover, which we'll be talking about in the future. But for now, let's go ahead and take this little white piece of paper off that's kind of protecting it all here. Let's see how we can get this off correctly. Ah, here we go. Little piece of tape here on the side like the other one. Get that off. We'll put that right back in the box there. So obviously the color is obviously white as opposed to black also, which is a thing. And then this strap here has been a hot controversy thing. I do have an Elite battery strap coming in. So that will be coming in tomorrow. So you can look for a review on that. So I'll be using this for at least a day or two until I get the Elite strap. So we'll see how this one holds and fares. But let's see here. If we take out the foam insert here, so this foam insert definitely feels different than the original foam insert that was in the Oculus Quest. I would kind of, this feels like, first of all, it feels like a material that's going to soak up sweat really easily. Compared to the original one, this doesn't feel as firm and stuff. This feels like squishy and like kind of like microphone material. And it kind of feels like it's going to soak up sweat a lot more than the other one, but we'll see. But regardless, like I said, I have the VR cover that I'll be slapping on because I already heard that this is not as comfortable when it sits on your head as far as it being soft and stuff. Like, this is definitely not going to be as nice. Just by feeling it on my face there, it's definitely not going to be as nice, obviously, compared to the original Oculus Quest. So let's put this back on, though, for now, because that's what we're going to be using for the time being. All right, and the strap. Let's go ahead and put the... I'm not going to turn the headset on yet, but let's see how this strap feels like here. As somebody who's never used it. All right, so this kind of has a similar feel to the Oculus Go strap here, but I can already feel like the difference that this is going to be. This already fits pretty well on my head as far as like being tight and not moving around and stuff. I wouldn't have to mess with the tightness too much on the back here. But what I can tell already by wearing this on my head is that obviously this headset is much like more heavy than the Oculus Go, so it's definitely going to be different than and heavier. So when you put that strap on, it's definitely going to get uncomfortable. I could see it getting uncomfortable after like an hour or so, because how would it not when you're using, when you're using the Oculus headset that's a lot heavier with just a strap. But the Elite strap by everyone has already said that it's basically a must. We'll see what happens when I use it and when I go through all the stuff and do my full review on this product later on in a few days. But I mean, it feels fine right now, but I could definitely feel that, considering how heavy I felt the headset on my front face already with the 10 seconds I had it on. There's no way that's not going to get uncomfortable eventually, because it's just a strap. There's no counterweight holding you. So something to definitely keep in mind there. So looking at these controllers that I want to take a look at for a minute, I'm really excited to get these into my hands. And what's really exciting about these two is that if you guys remember the original Oculus Quest controllers, when you actually had this battery door here, the battery door used to always come off and slip off when people were playing like heavy games like Beat Saber on Expert and stuff. It happened to me a few times, not as much as other people were claiming it to happen. But what's good about these is that they actually made this actually a little clip now. Instead of it being magnetized, it's now a clip. So the battery door will not fall off anymore. And that's a great upgrade for people who like had that issue for sure. And that's good. The other thing to talk about is the battery life on these controllers is apparently ridiculous. The batteries that come in here, people who got the Quest and have been using them for the past week or two, are still sitting at like 70 or 80% while using their Quest. And they use it all the time to play games. So that is literally absurd how long these batteries are lasting on here now compared to the other ones. So definitely excited to get longer battery out of these things. I already had rechargeable batteries that were already, obviously rechargeable and last a lot longer than regular batteries. So I couldn't imagine if I put a rechargeable battery in here, how long I would have these going without actually having to recharge them. And like I said, with this is a lot shorter of a cable, so don't expect to actually be able to use this, for a link, because obviously it's too small for that. Headset is supposed to last about 2 to 2.5 hours, so we'll see how that goes before I get the Elite strap in and all that stuff. So that takes care of the unboxing portion of this, of course. But now what we want to talk about is we want to get my first impressions on this. So I am going to set this up, and as soon as I finish setting it up on the mobile app, we'll come back, and then I'm going to give you my first impressions of the clarity of how everything looks before I give you my, actual full review here in a few days. All right, guys, so all I did was pair the Oculus headset with the mobile app, and now I'm going to put this on so we can take a look and see how... Damn, this already looks so much clearer. Just the introductory screen over here of creating a Guardian. Let's go ahead and just map the floor real quick. We'll switch to stationary for the time being since we're not moving. It says you can reset your view. Turning your head to a different direction and then holding the Oculus button. So it would be like this, yeah. Device setup complete, press the Oculus button. Alright. Here we are in the Oculus menu. Holy crap. This is no joke, night and day. So much clearer than what I remember seeing in the main menu every time I play with this. Like, this is insane. Not only is the environment, like, better, but this looks so much better than it used to. Like, the clarity on this main menu where you're looking at all your applications and your friends list and stuff and the scoreboards feature. Like, I could actually read, by laying back over here, I can actually read where it says achievement dodge 4 bullets at the same time that somebody recently got on my friends list. And an achievement I got for recent activity. Like, wow. The resolution upgrade on this thing is very highly noticeable. This is insane. I'm just scrolling through the menu here and just looking at all the things on the main menu. You know, exploring the main menu. Now I'm looking. This is just crazy. I feel like, yeah, this is a gigantic boost. Like, looking at this menu, like, the small text that usually sits underneath the applications when you're looking through the store, I can actually read perfectly clearly without straining my eyes. And as I noted before in the previous video, I was hoping that I could use number 2 instead of 3. I'm a 66 IPD. The IPD ranges on this headset are supposed to be 58 on the first setting, 63 in the middle, and 68 on the third one. And each one of them has like a 2.5 radius of variability. So I was hoping that the middle one, even though it's 63, can handle my 66. And so far, I mean, I've only used the headset for all of 5 minutes, so we'll see if I get a headache now or later in the full review. But so far, I can see perfectly clearly. Like, I don't need to... It's not the clarity that would be the issue. If anything, it would be just the... getting a headache or something like some people get if they're using the wrong IPD. But as far as clarity, this looks great. And I can't believe how good this looks in here. I cannot wait to dive into all these games again and check out how good that these look. I'm so excited. So yeah, these are really good impressions on the home menu and the home screen here and how good this thing actually looks. And I can't wait to dive into this more and give you guys a full review on this. But that clarity on that headset on first impressions is amazing, coming from the Quest 1. And I even have an index. Like, I have a Valve index. We all know this on this channel. And I'm still impressed by the clarity jump, which is a little bit higher than the Valve index. I'd have to compare both of them, like, back and forth to see if, like, you can actually notice it. But the resolution on here is higher than what the index shows. Obviously, the graphics aren't going to look as good because the index is running on a PC. But reading text and stuff should be a little bit clearer on here than it is on the index. And I'm really, really impressed so far with that home menu so far and how clear everything looked. But I have a lot more to dive into, a lot more reviews to do, a lot more games to do, a lot more accessories to take a look at. This is the early stages of my impressions on this. So guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you guys can see the full review on this, the accessories and games. I'll be doing so many videos in the coming days. So make sure you stay tuned for that. If you guys have any questions on today's video, as always, leave them down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Till next time.
Tech, gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie, gaming tech. Eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a recce is the gaming tech, gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie.